looks like home, but something's off. And where's everyone else? I don't like this. I shouldn't stay here. Maybe the others are in the hearth? Should be at the end of the hall in the back left of this room.
What? Use the mouse to look around. Left click when looking at a blue position to walk there. Oh. Okay, this isn't at all what I was expecting. This is like how you move around in a VR game, isn't it? This has never even played a VR game where you can move. Okay, so this is a bit unusual. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to something called the NightmAR protocol. With Mare having AR sort of in capitalization, implying it's possibly got something to do with artificial reality. And what I was primarily attracted to was this game mentioned something about combining 2D with 3D.
I can't shake this feeling that something's really wrong. I should check the zone panel to make sure I'm alone.
The zone panel?
How are there this many people in the zone? Our castle is so remote, there's only ever a few can pass through. And who's this? Haiti? They're the only one close enough to contact, and it looks like they're open to communications.
I'm sorry. What?
Hey, someone there? Oh man, you have no idea how long I've been waiting for someone to reach out.
Hold on. What are you doing in my castle? Where's everyone else?
I'm not in your castle. Look, whatever you're seeing right now, it's not what you think. I know you got a lot of questions, and I promise I'll help you out. But right now, you need to play along, or we'll know something's up. You see anything that you can use to defend yourself?
I have everything I need. Just tell me what's gonna happen.
Alright, when you're ready, just head back towards wherever you first woke up. After that, you only have to survive for a little while. It's part of the process. As soon as you see an opening, run somewhere safe. And please don't die.
Oh,
I'll be in touch.
very reassuring. I'm gonna go stand over there.
I'll find you too.
Okay. Wow. We've barely even begun and I'm already enormously confused. Friends in low places? So, I guess I'll leave this here. I know we're all going to check this room at some point, so I may as well increase the odds we're actually able to meet up. The vibe is really weird in here, weirder than I remember. It makes me uncomfortable. If you've seen any signs, I think this is me, let me know. Watch your back, Ava. So I don't know who Amber and Ava are.
Ava and Amber, are you in here too?
I honestly don't know. I also don't know why we have massive salt lamps and suitcases. But never mind any of those questions. So this is fascinating. So there's no, like, traditional... No, not really. Not at all. But let's do it. This is not what I was expecting at all. It's got very unusual movement mechanics and... Had something to do with learning spells? Or do
I'll
I...
be fine.
Hold spacebar or right-click to spray the light dust. This will drain your hope bar along the bottom of the screen. Okay. So I can eject little fireworks. Press 1 to select Zap. Then aim at a spot on the floor and left click. Zap is the only spell that does not cost hope, but has a cooldown. Okay, so now I've got a plasma ball. What do I want these for? Okay, sight isn't the only way to know what's in the room with you. Use sound to help, and also break your keyboard shelf again.
Alright. You wanna fight? Come get fried.
Okay, who am I zapping? Getting attacked will impact your stability. My mental stability went away years ago. Some spells drain your soul. Yes, indeed. Oh, goodness. Everything has gone wrong.
Too close. Nailed it.
Big spiders. Big spiders. Oh, I think I got both of them in one shot then. Oh, fantastic. There's another one over there. Oh, there's two of them. Aha, two for the price of one. What a bargain. What a deadly bargain. So this is fascinating. This is not what I was expecting at all. I was expecting a standard first-person 3D I mean, this is first person 3D, so I don't know why I said that, but, you know, like a traditional walk around, solve puzzles. It mentioned something about mastering spells, and there being an interesting blend of 2D and 3D, and it had voice acting, which usually tends to be the sign of professionality, because if you're not going to do, you know, something to a great, enormous depth, you're probably not going to bother putting voice acting in either, which is, you know, a trend I've noticed. But that's not the point. The point is that this is fascinating, and also slightly terrifying. Okay, I guess we'll just keep rolling with it. Oh, there you are.
Go away.
Oh, goodness! Oh, goodness. I really need to start paying a bit more attention, because I think if I take another hit, I'm going to die. I really should be using my light. Can I use my light while I've got my number one? Yes, I can. I should. I thought I had to switch between them manually. But no, as it transpires, everything's fine. I'm just being a cretin. And the cooldown on this is a lot shorter than I thought it was. Right, let's fire some more fireworks around the room. Check that everything's alright. I don't know why lighting the place up takes away my hope. Hooray!
And that's that. Time to go.
Hooray! I have succeeded. Okay, am I going to go and talk to Hardy again, or whatever his name is? I suppose. This is fascinating. I've never seen a game operate like this before.
Hey, still with me?
Hady, not Hardy. Sorry.
Yeah, still alive. Glad to see you are too.
Haiti, start talking.
Right. Okay. What do you see right now?
An infinite void of
The
death.
guild's castle, but
Oh, sorry, a castle. Yeah, sorry, in the game, not in, like, my future.
I bet that place was important. The system constructs an environment from your memories, so simply tell me.
the system. Dude, what are you talking about? I just got attacked by these creepy crawler things in my own home. No one else I know is around, and I can't even leave.
Hey, calm down. You're safe for now. The thing about this place is that their goal isn't to kill you. My guess is that you attracted the wrong kind of attention. Now, you got something you want.
So you're saying I was abducted and placed into this?
It's an artificial reality. Sure. Worked on similar stuff myself. From what I can gather, this one specializes in breaking minds.
Oh, how sweet.
It's the only explanation for it. What I've seen.
I suppose the artificial reality used to train medical students, I
Trapped in
suppose.
here
This
doing
one was
things like
invented
this?
by Stanlonius Braun, I suppose.
Normally, yeah. But with you here, I have a plan to escape. I'll fill you in soon, but for now, the main thing you need to know is this. The host hates when people fight this. You need to keep going until you gain his attention, then I'll be free to move forward with the plan. Good to go again?
It feels
That's not a question to ask a woman too frequently.
like my mind hurts. I can't stop shaking.
You get used to it.
Yeah, I get that when I haven't eaten any chocolate in about a day, so don't worry, madam, I know exactly where you're at. Okay, so is it like a Five Nights at Freddy's kind of thing? Like you have to survive multiple nights? And I get like a new spell each night? I keep thinking that chair is a person. I'm just survive 3 minutes this time. Oh, goodness. And it doesn't look like I've got another spell. Right. Ye little crawling gooses. Oh, we do have a new spell.
Wouldn't hurt to have this ready.
What? Press 2, then left click to cancel the spell. Keep an eye on the blue ring that will appear around your position. What? Then hold left click to cancel. Oh, to channel the spell! What? Where is this going? What is it? What is this trying to tell me? Okay, it's massively draining my hope bar, but I don't get how this is supposed to help. I don't get what it achieves. Oh, goodness, go away. Oh, you're even spookier in real life. Right. That went horribly badly. But never mind. Let's just keep zapping these folks. Kitty, I don't know what is over there, and I don't care. I'm just going to zap it and be done with it. Okay. Oh, is this the thing I'm supposed to be getting rid of? Oh, right. Okay. So the blue thing around my base isn't like part of my... Oh, goodness. It's not like part of the spell. It's the thing I'm supposed to be getting rid of. Right. Okay. I am so monstrally confused. What does this have to do with anything?
Back off.
This is fun, but seriously, it has nothing. Oh, goodness. I have to be careful because that uses a lot of hope. Uses a lot of hope to get this stuff done. Oh, and it keeps getting bigger. Why does it keep doing that? Puberty was a difficult time for me, alright? Now shut up! Get me out! Go away, ye monstrous... I don't even know what it is. It's just like a line of ice.
Gotcha.
Right. Oh, goodness, 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 goodness! I know the feeling, madam. I've had exams as well. Right. Let's not that. Well, I wish they'd programmed you with a second line of dialogue there, but never mind.
Not this time.
Right, I've got to be more careful. I don't think any monsters come from behind, which is a nice change from normal life. But just got to take it nice and easy.
Go away.
Just got to chill. Everything will be fine, and we can figure out what this elusive Haiti bloke is talking about. This, what do you call him? The host, the master? I don't know. Very confused.
Much better.
Right. I'm just going to take a moment to calm down for a second.
Close one. No, wait!
Phase failed. Ah. Brilliant. Giddy aunt. Okay, so that didn't go very well. I completely forgot to deal with the ice ring problem, and then I think a crawler crawled up my bum from behind, and I didn't see.
I'll be fine.
Yes, we will. You adorably drawn little dingbat.
It's getting colder. Couldn't hurt to have this ready.
Oh, it literally is an ice ring. I'm literally freezing to death.
Time to warm up.
Right, okay, that answers some questions, I suppose. Right. Give me a moment, I'll get through this.
Nailed it. Nope.
Giddy, that actually required a bit of focus.
Time to get out of here.
Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. We did it by focusing and thinking and actually, paying attention and following the instructions rather than dribbling on like an absolute moron. We actually got through this. Right, in the fire of communion. I implore you, give me some freaking explanations.
Okay, here's what's gonna happen. Whenever a new subject gets added to the AR, the existing space is shifted to a low processing mode while most of the system's resources are diverted to the new area being created. Like I said, it's gotta sift through all those memories in order to create a unique environment. That's when we make our move. I've started working on a little something that'll generate a surge from wherever our data is being kept. After that, we just gotta hope we wake up in time to escape whatever facility we're really in. I know it's a long shot, but right now it's all we got. You in?
Doesn't sound like either.
I never took a GCSE in computer science,
Guess the next step is for me to go back out there.
I'm sorry.
but I'm guessing even that wouldn't help me work out whatever under the sun they're babbling on about.
That's it. I'm dead.
Well, better go put up a fight then. For both of us. Stay safe.
I should be telling you that. Signing off.
Okay, what could possibly go wrong? What new spell am I going to learn this time? I hope it's like a hamburger spell. Seems to be looking after other needs, like not getting bitten by
Let's do this.
random creatures, not freezing to death. Okay, what's my new spell?
The numbers are growing. This feels like more than I can handle. I should get ready to hide, just in case.
I'm sorry, what? Press 3 to select invisibility and left 3 to channel the spell. If something reaches you while invisible, the enemy will disappear. Oh, cool, okay. Be careful. The timing to avoid wasting your hope, only activate invisibility when you're about to be hit. Yeah, that's what I was literally about to mention. You should only use it at the very last moment in order to save your skin. Save your soul.
Nice try.
Right, okay. I think I'm getting a little bit better at this. This thing would definitely help. My surround sound system still isn't working perfectly.
Too close.
So,
Not this time.
I'm sorry, what was that? Not that.
Much better.
That was like a, it was like a... Bolters hate the light and will become more aggressive if you shine them. What is a bolter? I'm sorry, I seem to have missed a memo. What is a bolter? Was it that thing that was growling at me?
Come and get me. The numbers
Okay, so you mean there's
I should get ready to
more
hide,
than one
just
type
in
of
case.
monster? That's what you meant by numbers. I thought you meant there were going to just be more creepy crawly monsters. Right, you could have mentioned that. So I mustn't shine the light on a bolter. The only problem is I haven't got a clue what a bolter is, where it comes from, or its mother's maiden name. I don't know any of these things. Any of this vital information that I need to know about it, I don't know. So can I fight those bolters? Or do I just need to use the invisibility to defend myself from them?
Nice try.
Oh goodness, no, let's do that. That didn't work at all. Okay, I hear it growling, but I don't see it. Oh goodness,
No,
get the... I'm not very good at this, am I? Right, I really, really wish they would explain the new enemies when they turn up. There's a lot to focus on. Right. Okay, that's a bolter. That's a bolter. I see it now. So that was I can't shoot the accursed thing. I keep pressing that freaking button. It's driving me up. Okay, right. So we figured out what a bolter is then. It's like a That death screen really reminds me of Welcome Back to the Game, which is not a good thing, but let's not even go there. Kids, yeah. Okay, so I figured out what it is. It's like a creature and it like darts around the room. And I think the thing is you have to like monitor it and turn invisible when it's about to hit you. Because it doesn't seem like I'm going to hit it with the bolt. With the zapper. It doesn't seem like this is going to work. I really, really, really wish it wouldn't repeat the tutorial after like the second time. Because I've learned the mechanic now and I really don't need to be told this time and time again. But never mind. Let me have another try. I've just got to monitor the bolter, basically, and be ready to turn invisible when he's about to attack. Because I think he starts over there, and then I saw him move over here, and then I think he comes over here, and then he attacks. So we just need to monitor for when he's there. Is this not going to go away until I use it a bit? Fine, I'll turn myself invisible just to give you some brownie points. Now go away! Let me get on with this. I have spiders to squash.
Wait, hold on!
This could take longer than I planned. Get out. Right, finally, we actually managed it.
Too close. This will not blow.
I've also got absolutely no reason to believe whatsoever
Gotcha.
that the invisibility power will protect me from the creepy crawlies. Get out. Yeah, it does work on them. Good.
Gotcha.
Right, okay, so that's all right then. It's not the end of the world. It's just learning. You have to learn the timing of the bolter is the problem. You just have to learn when he appears
Gotcha.
and how long he waits after reaching his last position. How long he waits to come and get you. Which is annoying because he doesn't give a cue.
Back off.
Right, okay. I have a theory of how I can possibly become a little bit more effective with this. Right, okay. That seemed to work vaguely well, except when the creepy crawly hit me, but never mind. Really wish this zapper thing was a bit faster, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that I've worked out how you're supposed to do this. It would be really nice if they told you this. After you die, it gives you a screen which says that the bolters become more aggressive when you use the light on them, so my theory was that if you turned yourself invisible and then shined a light on the bolter, that would make him attack you, and then he'd fail because you're invisible.
Close.
That was my theory. And guess what? It works brilliantly.
Close.
Get your invisibility spell ready.
Go away.
Then run out of mental capacity to talk about things while trying to focus on about 5 other things on the screen. Yeah, get your invisibility spell ready.
Much better.
Then shine the light on him, and then the moment he moves, turn invisible. and you'd be fine. Probably.
Back off.
Like this. See? Like that. Everything's fine. It's not what the tutorial said to do. In fact, frankly, the tutorial didn't say anything. But that doesn't matter. I don't need a tutorial. I'm a genius. I can work this out on my own.
Time to warm up.
Finally!
Looks like it's time to get out of here.
That was difficult. That was genuinely difficult. Only because I kept running out of magic. And it is magic, it's not hope. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, developers, but never in the history of mankind, in all of mythology, has spells been powered by hope. Crying out loud, not Green Lantern.
So you're the host. Here to crush my spirit, convince me to give up.
No, the process will do that for me. You can offer some advice. Be careful who you trust. We both know you're far from innocent. That's something we all share.
You're saying I'm here as some sort of sick punishment?
For my debaucheralization.
Sure. But I will give you what I want. I know what group you're from. I know that you have powerful friends. And I know they'll stop at nothing to rescue you.
I get the impression that's what you want. More souls to feed the machine.
There's hope for you yet. Take care.
That was far too pleasant an ending to that sentence than was necessary.
You were listening this whole time?
Yeah, sorry. Didn't want to blow our cover.
Sounds like our cover's already blown. I think he knows we're planning something.
Subject's communicating is nothing out of the ordinary. He doesn't usually listen in. And look, whatever he was accusing you of, I don't care. We're in this together, alright? You gotta fight just a little bit longer.
Really? You don't care about my awful crimes? Despite the fact that I don't know, I commit awful, horrible, heinous crimes like stealing people's chocolate biscuits. There are few crimes worse than that on this earth. Right, okay, Gideon. Now I have to deal with all of the stuff that I was just dealing with, and presumably something more. And I doubt it's going to be another spell to help me. Right. I don't even know how many phases there are. I'm reading the number 15 on the Steam page. I really hope there's not 15 of them. But presumably I'm going to learn my final spell today.
Why should I? Feeling safe comes at a cost. This one will be worth it.
I'm sorry, what? Shockwave? Shockwave will clear the room, but let me guess, it costs a huge amount of hope.
Pierce the darkness!
Oh, costs the most hope. You can see how much by the small markers on your hope bar. Yes, I can see huge numbers of it is gone. Oh gosh. Okay, so it's like a get out of jail free card when everything goes a little bit jugs up. Okie dokie, I can manage with that. Okie dokie, let's speed things up again and see if we... What is that? When I said speed things up, I don't mean eviscerate me. The charger attacks quickly but is sensitive to the light. I somehow had an idea that that would be the thing. Blind him before he reaches you. Well, I was blinded because I didn't even see him. I really wish there was a tutorial on the new bad guy. I mean, I get that it makes him more scary, which is great, because these things aren't inherently scary beyond, like, the shock of the jump scare. And there's a difference between, like, a shock and a scare, but...
Feeling safe comes at a cost.
Right.
This one will be worth it.
Okay, let's have another
This
catchphrase.
is my home!
Kitty, oh, that's loud. I mean, I have to have it loud, or else I can't hear anything. But, right, okay. Let me have another try. Let's see if we can see this. Okay, so, yeah, it's right-click for the light, but that costs hope as well. Kitty, I'm going to be so hopeless by the end of this. I mean, it was hopeless before I started. You've seen the state of this economy. That's not the point. Let's get on with this. Okay, right, there's you. Oh, right. They come from behind. I should have guessed that.
Not this time. Gotcha.
Well, they don't just come from behind, they come from multiple angles. Kitty, hunt! So sick of being come up from multiple angles.
Go away. Close one.
What? Did the bolter die? So you can kill the bolter?
Gotcha.
Okay, I tried zapping him before and it didn't seem to work. But alright, whatever makes you happy, I suppose. Okay, so you can't hit him from you what the whoa. Okay, right, so just grab those reins and hold on to your horses for 2 shakes of the proverbial lamb's proverbially wagging tail. Okay, so you can kill the bolter with the zap, but only when he's in his final position. Right, that would have been a vitally useful piece of information to know, but never mind. Doesn't matter, I am better equipped to deal with this stuff. Let's have another try.
Nice try. Give me some room! Swim up.
Oh, gosh.
And that's that. Time to go.
The trick is doubling things up. It's about doubling things up. It's like there's like a spawn point for spiders over there, and there's a spawn point for spiders over there as well. And that's where the bolter sits in his last position. So if you can, try to double up a zap that hits both the bolter and the respawning spider. You don't need to shine the light for a long period on the charger, so really what is a good idea to do is just turn your lights on and just spin around in a great big circle as fast as you can. And while you're doing that, you can use your warming spell, double those things up, although that obviously increases the amount of hope you're using. And another tactic you can use is fire your zap and then forget about it, because it takes a moment for the zap to actually hit, but the zap doesn't move depending on where your camera is. So just fire it as close to the spider as you can and then move on and find another target. Let the rest of the computer deal with it.
Alright, listen up. You said the place you're in looks like your castle, right? Does that mean there's a beacon or something inside? Anything that would have a strong connection?
We have a warp pad on the 2nd floor, but I can't reach it without going back out there. And who knows if the system would even replicate something like that.
It'll be there, I'm sure of it. And this is our only chance. The records I've accessed suggest that after this next phase, they're adding another subject. This could be our only window for a long time.
Did you see who they're adding? Name or anything?
I'm sorry, I didn't.
It's okay. Once we're out of here, we can free everyone else.
Exactly. Here, I'm sending you what I've been working on. When you get to the warp pad, use this item. It should take care of the rest.
Are you sure it's safest for me to do this? With the host keeping an eye on me?
I'd be willing to try, but I don't have any kind of access point near me.
Hey, what's this been like for you?
Cold, lonely, exhausting. It feels like I've been away for days. Maybe I have. Honestly, I was losing hope until you came. I'm really glad we're able to fight this thing together.
Well, not every battle can be won alone. So, I go back out there, stomp the host's demons, then run upstairs to the warp pad once it's safe. Activate the search from there, and we both wake up.
We got this. Just gotta survive one more. Just one more.
Which is probably going to take the better part of the evening, but never mind.
Sure thing. What's your name?
Zen, you're gonna
Oh.
love the rest of my deal.
I've been calling you Azrael this entire time, but never mind. Been playing too much Batman. Right. At least in Batman you can punch stuff. It's a very cathartic game, that. Right. I ought to play it more when I'm in a bad mood. Okay, well at least the time isn't going up. At least it's always 3 minutes, which is something to be grateful for.
Come again.
Any new spells, or is it just going to be harder? Yeah, I think I possibly can. No, can I? No, I don't know. Ah, bollocks then. I'm frozen? Frozen to death? Is that what's happened? Oh no, that's only temporary. Right. You might have mentioned that at some point, but never mind. Oh gosh!
Time to warm up. Not even close. Wait, hold on!
This is surprisingly frustrating. It's just... It's just my brain hasn't yet tied together the buttons to the respective actions. So when things get on top of you, it's incredibly easy to get confused and forget which button does which thing. Also strikes me I never used my clear room spell, which I should have used ages ago. That would have solved all my problems. Idiot. And also the delay on... I haven't even done anything yet! The delay on the zapper is really, really annoying. Like, seriously, somebody needs to re-engineer that thing to work a bit faster. Somebody get some magic engineers on this job right pronto. It's just frustrating when you have a million things to deal with at once.
Go away. Not this time. Time to warm up. Nope. Gotcha. Nailed it.
My
Okay. Get to
giddy on, that was difficult.
activate the surge. Easy.
This better be the end of it. If there's more to this, I'm gonna...
That's the best course of action.
Oh, shut up, you.
Time to move.
Not interested in none of your rubbish.
Consider the ramifications of what you're about to do. I'm willing to give you an offer. Stay put. Let your crew come and rescue you.
But if you're making the offer, it means you'll...
You could continue to inconvenience me. A crime for which your new friend will pay.
I don't care about him. All I care about is getting out of here.
About to lose control of this. If you really know my guild, then you know what we do to people like you. And you know that once I get out, I'll hunt you down, with or without hate.
Then his blood is on your hands.
Along with a lot of other
I'm not
people's.
responsible for all the messed up things you put us through. You're gonna need more than lies to protect yourself when I come for you. See you soon.
I like this person. They see through all the rubbish.
Couldn't go.
Right, now how does this work? What? A problem was encountered with the artificial reality has been shut down to prevent unintended damage from subjects and users.
Looks like I can see other subjects' records from here. I wonder.
What? What am I supposed to be doing?
Wow. Stay focused.
Phase 62. Goodness, he's better at this game than I am.
I hope you knew what you were doing.
What? Would you like to run this function? Yeah. I think. I don't know. I don't understand programming. Oh, gosh.
Good work.
Zell?
The other side. Yay! Wow, giddy on. Oh gosh, that was actually really tough, but at the same time quite enjoyable. It was quite well balanced for the most part. It did use the spells in a sort of a fair manner. And what was also interesting is that it managed to keep the crawling, the crawlers, the spiders, it managed to keep them dangerous and a meaningful problem, which is often a problem in games like this, in like wave-based stuff. You start off with light enemies, you then later graduate to bigger enemies, then the bigger enemies kind of overshadow the small enemies, and you sort of forget about them, and they just become like a thought in the back of your mind. They're not important or actually really consequential anymore. They just basically become sort of cannon fodder. But this managed to balance it a little bit better, to the point where the spiders were still a very serious issue that still needed to be dealt with. And much like Five Nights at Freddy's, it's about doubling things up, being efficient, and just being really precise. It's not particularly difficult in the sense that it just wants you to do a very specific thing at a specific time and react in very specific manners. Maybe it's because of my surround sound system being slightly iffy, but I don't think the sound was as useful to me as it implied that it was, or maybe it was just meant to be, this can help you, but you know, it's not the end of the world. But, yes, that was NightmAR. That was quite interesting. It had an interesting little story that actually sort of facilitated the mechanics relatively nicely. The designs were interesting. It was a fascinating blend of 2D and 3D. It was really rather enjoyable. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other. I'm off to have a very cold glass of water and a sit down after that very, very stressful environment. But never mind. Look after each other and good night.